Fire drills and tornado drills are standard at schools, right? But today, students at Cary Grove High School will participate in a code red drill where blanks will be fired from a gun inside the school while class continues.
Your parents are upset about this. It's a lockdown drill meant to increase student safety and let those kids know what a real gunshot would sound like. We have clinical psychologist Dr. Sheela with us this morning. It's good to see you. And of course, the kids will not be in danger. Law enforcement argues that this is best for the kids to be able to prepare for safety. Do you agree with that? And how could this affect them?
Well, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just going to come out and say that. I think that there are certain kids, if they're already have a mild to higher level of anxiety, who could be traumatized by this. I think special needs kids could be traumatized by this. I think kids that might already be undergoing something difficult in their lives, like coming from a house where there's domestic violence, could be re-triggered and re-traumatized by this. I think there's lots of factors to consider.
Does it matter to you that this is a high school versus an elementary school?
It matters some, although I really do think that even kids of that age, you know, we tend to think of them as adults, and they're not adults. They still need to think of the world as a safe place, and so do we. And we have to address the larger issue here, which is, yes, we're preparing them for like a massacre situation. We have an epidemic of gun violence, but what are we doing to address the prevention aspects of that as well?
Well, Dr. Raja, what can people do to prevent something like this from happening? And what can kids do?
Yeah, I mean, I think we do need to have drills. Unfortunately, we probably, instead of necessarily having gunshots fired, we probably need to do them maybe once a month so kids get prepared for just a general disaster situation. But as a parent, I also think we need to work on, you know, how do we prevent these things? The American Academy of Pediatrics, the American Psychological Association have come out strongly in favor of President Obama's proposals, 1 million moms for gun control, the Brady campaign, like to prevent these things. You know, it's hard enough to learn algebra when you're you know, just learning algebra and not worried about a massacre situation.
Yeah, good point. Well, thank you for joining us this morning. We should also point out, as we mentioned earlier in our reports, that counselors will be on hand in the event that there is some type of issue that's got to make you feel a little bit better.
It does.
Sure.
It does.
All right, Dr. Sheela, thank you for being here. Time now is 5:50.